be speaking to you about a wonderful person, Dr. Billy Comm. First of all, what are you blessed with? Unlike half the world's population, when you woke up this morning, you had to make the choice and the decision what to eat, what to wear, and what kind of vehicle to drive. I tell you the truth, you are truly blessed. Dr. Billy Comm is a prime example of how God can use someone in an extraordinary way through Jesus Christ. In the next few moments, I will tell you about a man who has impacted the world through Christ. Billy Comm's life is a prime example of how someone can be used in an extraordinary way through God's will. Billy's life as a child was uncertain. Billy Comm was born in South Korea, July 15, 1934. He was a baby of his family and lived through the Japanese occupation of Korea. When Billy was a young teen, the Korean War had broke out. Bombs scattered his land, his school was destroyed, and his future was uncertain. Billy Comm, like any teenage boy, was adventurous. When Billy was sent out one afternoon by his mother to gather firewood for fuel and cooking, during this time, being curious, he sat and watched the American soldiers in their base camp. Billy's life as a teenager required some tough decisions. The soldiers took a liking to Billy and gave him certain jobs around their base camp. Later, the Chinese army was gaining ground and entered into Billy's homeland. The American soldiers had to recede to the south, and with Billy's mother's permission, he went with them. During this time, Billy continued to do several jobs around the base camp and provided interpretation for the American soldiers. Next, with his mother's permission and blessing, Billy left Korea, came home with one of the soldiers, Carl Powers, to live in America. Carl Powers had Billy enrolled in Bob Jones University of South Carolina, where he was educated and learned about Jesus Christ. Billy Comm's life was changed forever. Billy's life as a Christian changed everything. One night, while in his dorm feeling very depressed from being so far away from his family, a fellow student spoke to Billy about Jesus Christ and led him in prayer. Next, as Billy prayed to God, he promised that one day he would return to Korea and preach the gospel. Dr. Billy Comm changes lives in Korea. Dr. Billy Comm keeps his promise. Billy returned to his homeland and started to tell his countrymen about Jesus Christ. He saw the need to help the hungry, the poor, and the oppressed. By preaching the gospel and meeting people's needs, thousands of Koreans have come to know Christ. Dr. Billy Comm has accomplished much through Christ. For instance, Christian Outreach College of Brisbane, Australia notes that Billy Comm is the Director of Christian Services. He serves as a chaplain also of the National Korean Police. He is the founder of the Central Christian Academy of Suwon Capital Bible College and a seminary in Korea. Campbell University notes that Billy Comm is a world leader among Baptists. Dr. Comm also acts as a goodwill ambassador to the world leaders as an area of human rights and religious freedoms. Comm also serves as Director of Christian Services in Korea and a Director of the Far East Broadcasting Company, which is a network of Christian radio stations. A fellowship of 211 Baptist unions that covers over 47 million baptized believers. The BWA represents over 200 countries. Kim, who is a senior pastor of a 15,000-member Central Baptist Church in Suwon, Korea, presides over the Baptist Council and executive committees. He works to strengthen the BWA, which he goes out all over the world and speaks to Baptists. Kim, who earned international acclaim as an interpreter for Billy Graham in 1973, when he interpreted for Billy Graham to the Koreans during his crusades. He has conducted evangelistic campaigns in Indonesia, Thailand, India, South Vietnam, Nepal, and the United States, among other countries. So, in closing, now we see how Dr. Billy Kim has impacted the world through Jesus Christ. So, let's pick up our crosses, trust in the Father, and encourage the world like Dr. Kim. Thank you for being here tonight, and hallelujah be the resurrected one.